I'm Darren, I'm from Movie Reviews 101, and today we're going to talk about How It Ends. Not the channel, but the movie on Netflix. Directed by David M. Rosenthal, and starring everyone's favourite heartthrob, Theo James, Forrest Whitaker and Kat Graham. The story follows an unknown event which happens on the west coast of America, and the father and boyfriend of Samantha must put their differences aside and travel across America to see the effects of whatever the event was in an attempt to try and save her because they love her. Yeah, that's the concept. That's pretty simple, I would say. So we're going to go straight into Darren's Ups. The three things I enjoyed the most about this movie. Number one is the idea. I'm a big fan of these where an unknown entity, thing, event, incident, whatever you're going to call it, happens, and we have to wait to see what happens. There's people mumble about this or mumble about that, and that's really interesting to see. We did see this type of thing in What I Like is Cloverfield. Obviously we saw it was a big monster, but where it came from is very interesting to see how that sort of unfolds to what's happening. And this gives us that mystery to make us want to see what happened. The second thing I'm going to say is I liked the shot of Seattle when we finally get there. I think this is a very bleak scene. I think it but it doesn't give away too much. I like what we saw. The final one is I kind of like the Tom character, who is the father. He's a former Marine. He's always been at the attitude you earn what you get, and it's a strong character. But when this event happens, he's prepared. He knows what to do. He knows how to survive. And while some of his decisions he wants to make are harsher, the reality is they are the right ones for the situation, and I like that character. But there's three ups. There are downs. When I just said I liked a character, now we get to Will, who unfortunately is Theo James's character, who makes the worst decisions after the worst decisions after the worst decisions. He wants to seemingly stop for every person they find to say hi. He gets to get out the car all the time and talk to people. It's like, oh God, what a mistake. He just made everyone angry. I can't see anyone watching this movie and go, I like the character Will. He was one of the worst characters I have seen in a sci-fi movie in years. He's usually, I want to say, the person that dies in a big group first. Yes, that's how harsh I feel it should be. My second one is I feel that most of the encounters they have are very generic. You kind of know what's going to happen every single time, and there's just no real imagination to everything that's going on. It's just, here's some people in a car that want your car, and there's some people on the road that want your car, there's some people with a car that want your gas. It's like, how many times can you play this out to make it interesting? Well, so bad. And my final one is I would have liked to actually know what happened. Like, it implies something, but we never really get the proper answer, and that is disappointing because you threw the mystery at us and we didn't really learn anything about what happened, and by the end it was just like what you wanted to see. And I don't care if it had just been a meteor or a bomb or a dinosaur. It could have been anything. I don't care. It would have been nice to know something. But overall, this is one of those sci-fi films I feel has potential to be great. I do feel this one would actually work with a lot lower budget, because you don't have to have a big name like Forrest Whitaker or a draw, I guess, for Theo James. He was in those amazingly entertaining Divergent movies. Yeah, we remember those 3 and a bit movies, 2, maybe 3. No one really cares, they got boring quickly. But it just disappoints on so many levels. It doesn't even give us anything to make us go, well, that was scary, or that was cool. that was new, and it was a road trip movie gone wrong. Just play The Last of Us and enjoy yourself. I'm going to give this a 2.3 out of 5. It's a strange one for me, but I went with that. Let me know what you think of how it ends in the comments below. And until next time, I'm going to go and do what I do best. Not survive apocalypses, because, well, we'll find out if I survive them one day, I guess. I'm going to go and watch movies.